Welcome to Metaphysical Meanderings with Master Psychic Lana Duncan Hartgraves. Lana has been a practicing psychic for over 25 years and has the gifts of clairaudience, clairvoyance, and clairsentience. She is an empath, a medium, as well as a pet communicator and health advisor. If you want to know more about what she does, check her out at www.enchantedSky.com.
Are we there? All right.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, you guys. I am so sorry that I am late. You know what I did? I went to the wrong podcast station. There's two now, and I thought I was supposed to go to this one. And yeah, so that's kind of the way it is. So anyway, to let you guys know. What I'm going to be talking about today, and I drove all this way. So I'm going to do my podcast.
Right.
It's an hour. It's an over an hour. We're going to be talking about what, if you guys haven't seen it now, I was going to, thank you. Yep. Bringing me in a little better. Okay. I want you to see some videos. Now, I do not have the video on here. However, hi guys. I do have, I have a video and there is something on the video, and you guys know that they follow me around and they're around my head, and I have like a lot of issues with things like that. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, what I would like you to do was to take a look quickly. I couldn't, because I went to the wrong podcast station, we couldn't load the video. So the video is not loaded. However, if you go to my YouTube or you go to my TikTok, there I put on there, and I want to know what you think. Now, if you're looking at this and you're staring at this, you're going to see that there's something flies in front of my face. Now, I have been invoking angels, and I think that that's what it was. I had a lot of opinions. A lot of people said they thought that's what it was too. I did get a couple people that said they thought it was more than just one. But anyway, so what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today is all about angels. And I've done this before last year, because I don't know if you remember, there was a video. I'm going to be doing a compilation. I'm going to have to do a compilation of you guys of how many times I've got stuff flying around, because they fly around my head. They fly into the camera. It's issues. It's things like that. And so what's going on is that I've been invoking angels. So I'm invoking them. Now, notice that I say I'm not praying to them. It's different. You don't pray to an angel. You invoke them because they are there to help you.
Right.
That is what they were created for. And if you're watching the video, and I will be putting that, I think what I'm going to do is a compilation and then put it on my website and on my YouTube again, that it flies into the face, right into the camera, and you can't miss it. And I'm sorry that I don't have it, but we had to get in here as fast as we could. So you know how that goes. But anyway, so just to let you guys know, how am I doing it? I must have had 50 people asking, how do you do this? How are you getting these people or these angels to appear to you? And I do have, by the way, before I start, I do have a guest coming next week. I believe I have to call them again. They can't always come. And it will be talking more about stuff like this. So, okay. But right now, so how do I invoke these? Now you can pick your angel. Now for me, I want to show you something. I wear it every day, and you guys know I'm wearing it. It's an angel. It's a pendant. And the pendant has my angels on it. It's that simple. All right. Somebody said, you were right. TikTok is going. I told you. I still say I'm off. Remember, it's metaphysical meanderings. I get off task sometimes. It's it'll stay with like a lot of restrictions. And I think that that's the end. I'm telling you right now, I think I have stayed on in another app called Clapper. And it's very, very similar to TikTok. And I think that that's the one that might blow up next. But I think the restrictions are going to restrict what we say and do. All right. So, hi guys.
I think we've got the video up and we can share it.
You do. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to share this video. I want you to see this. Okay.
Only about 43 seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like 43 seconds. Yes.
All right. Let me see if I can do this.
Yep. That it's just yep. So watch this and maybe it's a video of a video. So hopefully it'll pop up. Now for my TikTok, you cannot see it. TikTok's the only app that's not linked to everything else. So if you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook. Oh, my Instagram isn't always coming up, by the way.
Yep.
So I have to take care of that. So that you guys know. All right. But use this. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Ready? Here we go.
Right. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and play it.
It looks like a little bit like smoke, but if you notice, it goes in a 45
So hold on.
angle. It's almost like a cutout or something. I've been praying to angels.
Hi guys. Hi Kiana.
A haunted house. I don't know what this is. I want your opinion because I'm constantly getting them on camera.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. In my lives. Atlantis and Shannon Sky, your spiritual.
Now you can't see that. Did you see that go right in front of me?
I did.
Play it one more time and slow it down. It's like an angel wing that goes right in front of my face. And
I've been praying to angels. It could be an entity. I have a haunted house. I don't know what this is. I want your opinion because
yep, I do want your opinions because I've been talking and debating it with people. So play it one more time. Okay, hold on. Play it one more time and slow it down. Yep, it's okay. All right, so
let me get rid of that. Here, I'll pull you back in here.
Okay, there we go. All right, so that you guys know, I just somebody's like, I saw something the other day, and what I want you to do, and I want you guys, I want your opinions.
So you have to take a look at this video.
Okay, here we go again. I want one more time and stop it like within like 2 seconds of the actual clip.
Right,
there's a clip that I clipped it together. All right. Okay.
Let's see. There we go.
So I want you guys to see that. All right.
It looks like a little bit like smoke, but if you notice, it goes in a 45-degree angle. And it's almost like a cutout or something. I've been praying to angels. It could be an entity. I have a haunted house. I don't know what this is. I want your opinion because I'm constantly getting them on camera, even in my lives, a lot in my lives. Take a look. Atlantis and Shannon Sky.
See?
Oh, I can't even.
Did you see it? It looked on the camera right now. You've got to get the if you get it really close, you'll see like an edge of a wing or something. And I've gotten a lot of people on TikTok. A lot of people are talking about it. And I want to know if you're catching stuff on any of your cameras. That is what I want to know.
So you can kind of see it right there.
You can see it and you have to blow it up. Now, remember the one time we blew it up here in the podcast station? It looked like a little bitty angel with a little wing. Remember that?
So right now,
yes.
If you look over your right glasses, where I'm at right here, where the pointer is.
Yep.
You'll see like the edge of the wing. Yeah.
Yep. It looks like a wing. It really, truly does. Now, I have been invoking angels. I have asked for some help from my angels, and Raphael is my angel. I just really liked him. He's the guy. He is the angel of healing. He is the angel of insomnia. He is my guy. I go to him. Now, what I want you guys to do is how to invoke these. What you can do is you can go astrologically. So like I'm a Sag, right? Sun. My Sag sun is Raziel. There's like up to 16 archangels, by the way. You can call on any of them. Plus you have your own regular angel. That could have been my guardian angel. I will tell you another story now, and by the way, my book is done. My book is done. I want to publish it. I don't know what I want to do for my next step. It's a memoir. It's called Memoirs of an Accidental Psychic. So I got a lot of these stories, but I'm going to tell you. So this happened in the morning. So I'm getting ready to leave. Now I have a mat and a carpet. And as you're walking out the door, it'll go ding dong because it's for my dog. My dog can tell me that they have to go outside. Right. And I have a long corridor and then there's like, ding dong, and you walk through. I walked into the room and I was about 10 steps away and it went off. The alarm went off. Somebody is walking with me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I kind of did it back like that. Something is with me. Now it's interesting. It might not appear here, but whenever I'm doing my lives, last night, a very large white orb was going around my head.
Wow.
And going around my head. And that was so if you guys want, and by the way, if you guys want to join me and you want to subscribe to me, it's Tuesday nights. It's only 100 people. I put 800 on there, but I'm going to limit it to 100 because I don't want more than that. I think we had like 25 or 30 last night. And last night we did relaxation and meditation tips. So we'll always be doing, it's almost like an ongoing class and a little group of people. So if you want to join on TikTok or on YouTube, go for it. Because once I get to 100 people, I'm closing it off. And I've got, I got 1 million people watching me all together. There's like a lot. So, okay. All right. So do you see angels around your family? You're looking for a miracle. I am telling you, it works. You have to try this. If you've never tried this, you need to find out which one resonates. Now, they're all different because Haniel is creativity. And so I have and psychic ability. And I have used that archangel. So I want you to remember that you can use any of them that you feel comfortable with. And every single astrological sign has their own. So I know Azrael, that's like you guys know who Azrael is, right? Like the underworld, whatever. But it's all about transformations, but that's Capricorn. So see, you can look them up. I've given you a podcast before about this about a year ago. So if you scroll through my podcast, 216thenet.com, or if you go to Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you can scroll back and it'll say all about archangels. All right. And you can look it up. Okay. So I'm just letting you guys know that I think that, yeah, so Linda says it's very translucent. Yes, very. Now, a lot of times they're you cannot see through them. They're opaque. They've been opaque, but they literally will. And if you guys are watching my lives, and I invite you to watch my lives, they go around my head and everything. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, but thank you. So yeah, you guys know you are correct. Yes, I've lost more weight again. I hadn't lost any weight, you guys. And if you guys know, I had weight loss surgery. And it was very frustrating for a while. And I got on the scale this morning and I dropped like 4 pounds like that. And I'm like, well, what do you know? But, and I can look at this jacket is getting, I've had to go down 2 sizes already. Wow. I actually am going after this to go shopping because I need some new clothes. So there's a reason I'm in Chicago, right? So anyway, thanks guys. I'm going to take questions. Yes.
Up there on the screen now, I've got it stopped in.
Okay.
You
can really see it. Yeah. And and all I was doing was taping my daily. And I got it and I went and it flew right at the camera. If you could, the original, you can actually see it's clearer on the original.
Kind of goes from 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock on a.
Yes. Yes. Somebody said I just popped out. Beverly said I just popped out and saw the video. Very cool. It looks like an angel to me.
Yeah.
I think it is too. I think it is. So thank you guys. Thank you. Yep. So I just to let you guys know, I got somebody asking, how am I feeling? Hi, Kiana. I am feeling really good. I started back to my full dandelion root. If you have not done a dandelion root yet, you've got to try it. As an herbalist, it gives you energy. It gives you B12. It gives you iron. It gives you everything. And I did not feel good. I really, truly, about 2 weeks ago, I couldn't even get out of bed. And because I think it was an iron issue, because after you'd had these weight loss surgery, you get iron problems because you can't absorb it, because the spot where the stomach and the intestines attach is where you absorb your iron. Well, some of it's removed. So you have to constantly be taking iron. But I'm going to tell you, I've been taking my dandelion root and I feel great. So, okay. And my blood sugar, I am no longer diabetic. Now, if you guys know, that was why I got the surgery. I do not want to be diabetic. I got up this morning and my blood sugar was 93. And I'm like, it went from 130 something, almost diabetic, where I was needing medicine, to 93.
That's awesome.
So, yep. And I plan on being here for a long time. So there you go. Now, so that you guys know, yes, I will take questions at the end here. So if you just give me another, we're just talking about the angels and how to invoke them. Then I'm going to take questions. Okay. So what you need to do to invoke them is say, I need your help. I want your help. Raphael, I need your help. And I want you to try this. I want you guys to really try this. Now listen, try it. It works. If you can't sleep, and you guys, not that anybody gets any in our day and age would get insomnia, man.
Yeah, right.
Now, you need to call Raphael and say, I need to go to sleep. I swear to you, it will work. It's like you, and I don't know about you, but if you've invoked them and if you've tried what I try, you can hear them out your right ear. And that's traditional, it's biblical, but you can hear, like, you can feel them. I don't care what anybody says, pay attention to this, but you can invoke them to do all kinds of things. My best friend, the one that lives with me, she has one called Graham, her parking angel, and she borrows him to me. And I swear to you that when you cannot find a spot, you invoke him. And I swear, I swear, all of a sudden, here's a parking spot. Like, it's weird. It's to a point that it's almost humorous. Okay. So just let you guys know that this does work, and I want you guys trying it. Okay. Letting you guys know. All right. Okay. I cannot see that very well right now.
Yeah, so what Teresa just says, hey, everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa's, I had a meeting with her Sunday. She's awesome.
And, a shout out to our good friends over there at Diamonds Natural Store.
Yes.
If you have fur babies and you want to treat them right and give them a great diet, they've got all natural stuff over at diamondsnaturalstore.com. And if you're out there listening and you just want to be a sponsor for an episode of Lana's show, feel free to reach out at info@216thenet.com, info@216thenet, and just put in there sponsor, and we'll get back with you and let you know how you can sponsor and get a shout out for your business on Lana's show as well.
Yep. I am reaching a lot of people. It doesn't look like it sometimes because there's so many, what do you guys call it? You call it like silent listeners.
Yep. A lot. Yeah.
They just don't comment all the time.
Yep.
So we have a very large following.
Yep.
And like I said, I might have something else in the works, and I'm keeping that on the down low where I'm going this afternoon. So anyway, to let you guys, now Kimmy says, on TikTok, she goes, agreed. I manifest parking all the time and it works. So there you go. See, the angels help you with manifestation. They're helping you. That's the only reason they've been created. And I used to be the biggest skeptic, you guys. No, really. I'm always suspect. I'm like, prove that to me. But when you see the things that I am seeing, and you see, on my cameras, and you're seeing little dots of light flying you're like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Kimmy's like, everything always works out for me. And you know what? For me too. And I'm telling you, the manifestation thing, invoke an angel and get an angel involved. Get your own personal angel. Everybody's got one. And then your archangel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Linda says she asked Raphael for help to go to sleep, and it works.
Yep. See, she does do it. See, Linda said that it works too.
Yep.
It does work. I am telling you, you're having insomnia, you can't get to sleep, you're worried about something, ask. Don't pray to them. A lot of people say, oh, I prayed. No, that's not it. You're invoking them because they're there to serve you. So you say, hey, Raphael, I need your help. I can't sleep. I got to get some sleep. I need to sleep. That's all you got to say. Help me sleep. That's all you have to do. Okay. All right. Okay. So before I start your questions, and I'm going to give you guys questions, you guys can get free questions on Wednesdays always.
Christine asks, do different archangels do different things?
Yes, they do, Christine. Like I said, Haniel is psychic or intuitive ability and creativity.
So Christine, probably the best thing that I can recommend is to subscribe to Lana's podcast out on Spotify. Apple Music, Google Podcasts,
Yes.
Podbean, all that stuff, wherever you listen to your podcast. And all of her episodes are there. And she's got, I think it's like a 2-part series. maybe
2 or 3. It was pretty long. It was in January of last year.
Yep, about
Yes,
all the
yes,
archangels,
yes.
angels, and it's an excellent series. So
Yes.
so subscribe there, and you'll get all of the episodes you've missed.
All right. Can I invoke angels for others, like for your children? You better believe it, Beverly. Yes, you can. As protection and, somebody to help somebody with anxiety, so that you guys know. So the things that I'm doing on my subscriptions, I do it on a Tuesday night at 7:30. We meditation. I taught meditation, the 478 method. I've taught like little tricks to get calm. And people don't realize they're so simple. It's more than it can be. It's just simple as hugging a tree. But I've said this before. I'm going to say it again to you guys. Put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and hold it for 5 minutes. You will calm down. It resets your vagus nerve. And yes, it works. And when I can't sleep because I get like this, I'll get like this and I'll jumpy. And I can tell that I'm having some anxiety. I literally will just take my tongue and put it in the roof of my mouth for about a few minutes. And I'm telling you, it will calm you down. You have to try it.
That's awesome.
All right. Which angel is this? The angel of psychic ability? No. Yeah, there is one of intuitive ability. It's Haniel. There's 2 or 3. A lot of times they have more than one ability and they'll crisscross. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I know Haniel is one that I have invoked. So, okay. Yes, Mama. Mama says tapping on the chest. The tapping. Yes, the tapping does work. That's doing the same thing as the vagus nerve. You could literally, when I was way back in the 80s, I had read somewhere about getting rid of a headache, and you could take your thumb and you rub the top of roof of your mouth. It's a pressure point. That's why I said taking your tongue and pushing it to the top when you're having an anxiety attack. I swear to you, try it.
Because that's what I've heard. If you've got a brain freeze, you put your thumb up on the roof of your mouth and kind of press, and the brain freeze goes away.
It gets rid of a headache, is what I always was told.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
All right.
Wonderful.
So the little things in life, right? The little things.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. How long? You know what? We're not in our normal. I think it's been a half hour.
And we're about 22 minutes in. Yeah.
20,
So we're
okay.
getting close.
All right. Yeah. I might take it. Or everything's just kind of
Yeah, it's a bubbly morning for us.
It's a nice day. Hey, it's nice in the Midwest, the upper Midwest. And when it's nice in the upper Midwest, it's kind of shocking.
Yeah.
So I think it's supposed to be like 70 degrees today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be gorgeous.
It's gorgeous and sunny. And here's me. I'm all happy.
I know most schools around here have spring break next week. So
they do. Okay.
Probably be a blizzard next week.
You are correct. It's Wisconsin and Illinois. In 2 weeks, I am going to be going to Louisiana.
Oh, awesome.
Now you guys got to follow me. I am going to see a voodoo priestess.
Oh, cool.
We found one. We're going to go to Marie Laveau's tomb. We're going to do so. If you following me, I might go live. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we had to look. We found somebody, and I just want to sit and talk with them. That's all I want to. I'm like, I thought it was so cool, you guys. Like, I love doing all this kind of stuff. So, with that said, just a thought. Now, next week I should have near-death experiences. The reason, okay. A lot of people are working.
Are shy.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are working, and they would love to make a video and then interview them that way. And I said, well, maybe that's something I'll do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. So anyway, so Mama wants to know, is Princess Catherine okay? Do you have any idea how many people have asked me that?
Oh.
From the UK, Kate Middleton, and I want to tell you, it has something to do with him being unfaithful. There's something going on there. That's all I can tell. That's all I know. I've heard people about saying she's in a coma. Now, I can tell when somebody's in a coma because I can see them. I can communicate with them from the other side. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see her being in a coma. So,
well, she's had some stomach issues.
Yeah, she's had some, and they thought she was in a coma, but now they're trying not to tell anybody. That's all I'm going to say. There's some type of infidelity around the whole issue with William. Sorry, but that there is something. That's all I know.
Boy, a scandal with the right? Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you guys know that I do predictions. I do predictions. I've been saying that William would be made king. And if you remember way back in like 2020,
Yep.
I said on my podcast that he would be made king, and that I believe I said Charles would not be, he may be sick. And I hold me to that because I'm pretty sure it was in 2020. I'm going to go back, see where I'm having somebody do compilations for me, and where they can pull out information and then make a big compilation.
That's cool.
So, okay. All right. Some said she had a hysterectomy. That could be right. You're right, Vanessa. I think I'm not picking up that she's in a coma. I know she's not dead, and I know she's not in a coma, but is she pretty sick? I do feel like there is. I want to say she may have had cancer or something. There was something to do, and I do want to say the reason you said hysterectomy is I felt like it had something to do with a baby or female, or it was something like that.
Yeah.
And I do get that, and I have been getting it, so I do agree with you. So, yeah, somebody said it's probably her stomach. Yeah. So you know what? Yeah. All right. Anyway, with that said, I think she's not like gone or anything, you know, or in coma or anything, but she really needs to be left alone.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? All right. With that said,
my best advice to her is stay out of limousines and tunnels at this point. Oh, sorry. I apologize. Is that too soon?
No, it's okay.
Never mind.
So anyway, I'm going to tell you really fast before I'm going to go questions. Questions are next. So that you understand what's going on with me. I'm expanding this. I need to, it's time to. I've got my book. I've got my first book done. My second book is Messages from Jesus from an Accidental Psychic. That's the second book. And these are coming off my podcast, sort of. A lot of these stories have come from my podcast. A lot of these, and I'm compiling them, and then I'm out searching for a publisher right now. I do have I have two different publishers. I have been published, not just self-published, and I got to find somebody that's more metaphysical. So that's why I plan.
Bunch of scammers.
Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many. Please be careful. I had somebody. Side note, had somebody yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. They were so misogynistic and so chauvinistic. They call me up and they go, well, your website's this and that. And you need, and now on the website I did myself in cooperation with an IT person. Shout out to Connie Wong, who was of Shimmer Studios. Yeah. She's out of Hawaii and she's fantastic. Give her a call. She deserves that. She has been anything time I ask her, she does anything I ask, and she's very good and very quick about it. And the only bad thing is she's 6 hours apart. So like right now it's, 4 in the morning.
Right.
So, and that's the only bad thing. I can't talk to her until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But we did this, my website, check my website out, because there's also the predictions are on there. And we did that. And this guy was like, well, you don't have any Google Analytics. You don't have this and you don't have that. And he's naming all the stuff that there's no way to count how many people you're keeping track of. And I said, the Wix is keeping track of it. I know what I'm getting a monthly. And I said, I do have Google Analytics. Well, it's not on my website. Well, you just know everything. Now, wait, this guy is trying to sell something to me. I said, I'm done. I will not let you talk to me like that. And so he goes off, he cancels it, tells me, writes across the appointment that I'm crazy. What do narcissists do? What do narcissists do, guys? What do chauvinists and misogynists do? They tell you that the women, they're crazy because I put my boundaries up.
Here's what you need to do with him.
Yeah, I did too. And I even called him and I said, I have no idea, but I will tell you something. If you think you're going to have a successful business talking to people like that, I wouldn't let you run like, I wouldn't let you flush my toilet.
Right.
I'm like, no, you don't. Like, how are you going to get, if you are talking to me like that, how are you going to get me business? Because you don't know how to run your own.
Yeah, no collaboration there at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah. Oh.
Well, I tell you what, we're right about that time.
Okay. Yep. We're going to take questions now. Okay.
Half hour
right.
in.
Go ahead.
And we apologize for starting a little late, but welcome to the show. This is where you have an opportunity to ask the psychic any question, but be very specific if you would. Don't just say, is there a message for me? Ask a very pointed and specific question, and we'll get to it. So feel free to do this. Nicole K starts right off by saying, should I make the investment in the wedding show event in May for my business?
Nicole, be careful. I feel like if you're not careful, there's going to be too much money spent. But if you're careful, it would be good to give you some exposure. Okay. It's some about the money being there's a little bit, it's either expensive or just be careful and maybe you can keep your costs down. Maybe it's some about money though. Okay. But other than that, you have a go ahead.
Nice.
All right. Let me take off a TikTok. Hi guys. Okay. Hold on here, guys. Will Steven and Molly get married? Right now, yes. It feels like it, but it's going to be ways off. It's like a couple of years, right? It feels like it's way off. Okay. So it'll be a while. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Terry T says, Lana, will things between my crush and I progress? We spent some time chatting the other day and it felt good.
Yes, but it's Terry. It's like, there's no rush. Does that make sense?
No.
There's no rush on it. Enjoy the flirtatious stuff while you can.
Absolutely.
That's kind of what I'm picking up. And will you progress? Eventually, yes. But it's down the road. That's about it down the road too. Some of these are down the road, more like a year and a half. So Terry, just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. For now.
If you like pina coladas, getting caught in
I
the
do.
rain.
I love pina coladas. All right. Kara, will I be switching careers soon? What's soon, Kara? Because I want to say you have an opportunity coming late June, early July. And you guys know, like, side note to all this. You know, I get these people and I can't help but watch some of I don't care what anybody does. But I do watch my competition. I want you to know that people are keeping track of me, my accuracy. So I want you to feel free to look at my website on my accuracy, because there are people making claims and how do you know they're accurate? You know, you're 20 years old. You don't have any track record, you know? I don't know. I just wanted to say that. So anyway, okay. So go ahead.
All right. Christine says, my mother passed away December of last year. I miss her dearly. Does she think I should leave Virginia or stay?
I think you are going to stay in Virginia, but you're not staying where you're at, Christine. There's a move of some sort within, not too far from where you're living. Now, the thing I do want to say is, are you on the border of Virginia with something else? Because either way, I want to say you're within an hour or so from where you're at. Okay. Tell me if I'm not right on that. All right. Because it seems to me there's a move. It's just not far. Okay.
Not a big one.
All right.
Brooke asks, is there another way to subscribe monthly with you without going through TikTok?
Yes, there is, Brooke. If you go into my YouTube, when you go, there'll be a button that says it's not subscribe, it's to join. Now, some people have been saying they've been having a hard time joining. Email me if you can't get in.
Yep.
Because I don't know why, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, like I said, yes, I'm correct. Thank you. Christine says, yes, I'm correct. There's I don't know. I just know that I'm having trouble a little bit with both the companies. And I really thought about having you guys join, backing out, having you join coffee.com and then having it open, or going back to Patreon. Because Patreon will offer that. And I've been thinking of that too. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Any world predictions? Leslie wants to know. I've been doing tons of them. Check me out on enchantedsky.com. There's a lot posted now. The 24 predictions from January are still not posted on there, because I'm going to have to tell Connie to do that, where she's going to load that for the year.
Yep.
So that you'll see they're all verbal, but I do have a transcript available. So see how I'm saying, I can't keep up, you guys. This has gotten crazy in a good way.
Yeah.
All right. So
Awesome.
just let you know. All right.
Linda Turwey, our good friend, says, will we be moving back to Kansas anytime soon?
No. maybe I'm looking about 2 years out, Linda, and I don't see it. It could be if you do go, it'd be farther out than that. Okay. Let you know. All right. Oh, thank you. Somebody's like, I just found your live and I love it. Thank you. I am doing, if you guys don't know, and there's a lot of growth, I'm growing about 5 to 10,000 in my per month because I'm
That's
doing
awesome.
AI.
Yeah.
I have AI. I realized that I'm not as bad in technologies as I used to, as at least I thought I was, because I've been forced to. I've been forced to learn how to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right.
Terry the cook says, tell me about whatever you want.
All right, Terry.
Love it.
So, Terry, really fast. Do you have kids or is it grandkids? There's a little boy. There's a little boy somehow connected. Unless that's a boy that you've miscarried. There's a little boy around this whole thing. And I don't know why I want to say that. Let me know if I'm right. I don't know. You've got a kind of a blonde hair. It's kind of a dishwater. Okay. So there. I don't understand that, but I know that they're coming through. I don't know if they're trying to tell me something about them or if they're trying, it's probably that's crossed. That's just coming through, but they are. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
All right. All right. Yep.
Teresa Campbell, our good friend. Terry the cook says miscarried a long time ago.
Okay. That's it. That's a miss. Okay. You got the energy around you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Teresa Campbell, our good friend,
Okay.
says husband just got done with the independent medical exam through work. What do you think? Is he going to say my husband's not fit for duty?
Yes. You might, for some reason, I also get this, Teresa, you're going to have to fight a little bit. So I don't know what that means, but yes, they're going to come back. I want to say they might try for a very short amount of time, say, no, go back to work. And then something else happens. See what I'm saying? But the ultimate outcome is done. It's done. Okay. All right. All right. Hi guys. Oh, you were right. You got a scholarship, Kristen. I told you I thought you would. Hold on, you guys. All right. I'm going to take this question. Arlen wants to know, should I get a second opinion in terms of my dental treatment? One dentist office quoted me out on. Yes, definitely. I want to say you're going to end up with 2. You're going to end up with like 3 opinions, and you're going to probably take the second one. Okay. All right. For some reason, it's not just cheaper, but they offer better terms or something, payment plans, something. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
MJW, we started late.
Yes, we
so
did.
you didn't miss it. You're catching
Yes.
it live. It's
Yes.
nice.
Yep.
Not even the replay, but
Yeah, I don't normally.
the first
Yeah,
one.
very late today.
Yeah.
So, okay.
H.L-A says, is there any love relationships in my future? I've been in a long distance relationship for the past 3 years and it ended abruptly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know this sounds, you might not want to hear this. I think you're going to have another relationship, but I still want to say it might be online. And I don't know why I want to say that. I want to say you might even know what I'm talking about already.
Nice.
All right. So let me do one more question. Are we
Yeah.
about done?
No, we've got, we're just 38 minutes in. So we've
Wow.
got about 10 minutes
Okay.
still. Yeah.
No, we got plenty of time, you guys. All right. Which is, yeah, I've got a lot of people that see that this is free, and now
Yeah.
I'm up to, yeah, there's like a
And
lot of people
Teresa
coming through.
says, thank you. Makes sense.
Not a
for your
problem.
husband, yeah.
Not a problem. Okay. All right. Emily wants to know, should I pursue building a home in my current town or will I move out of the area? You're going to move out of the area, Emily, but it's not going to be far. Like 2 towns over maybe, or another subdivision that's not quite where you're at, but you're not going super far. Maybe half an hour drive time or so. But it's 2. So it's like maybe 2 towns over or 2 subdivisions or 2 roads over, where I live, being rural, I'm on a hobby farm. 2 roads over is a mile. And like it's
Right.
probably two roads over. About 4 miles. So see what I'm saying?
Green Acres.
Okay. Yeah. Green Acres. Yeah, that's about right. Hey, I was out yesterday getting my exercise. And that's why I lost weight. I was seeding a 5-acre field. by hand.
Wow.
And I had a big old thing under my hand, and I was letting it go wherever when the wind
Right.
blows, because that's the best way to get a field going. So I was walking it. My horses are following me behind me. They're kind of like trying to get into the grass seed because they
that's
love grass seed. And I kept kind of elbowing them, and I'm trying to. So yeah, I have a farm, and that is also my other thing. I'm like a chicken expert. People can I know truly I am a chicken expert. I've actually taught classes at like Tractor Supply and stuff. So
I am too. Extra crispy or original. I tell you what. Carol Baker says, will my husband be okay?
Carol, I got to zone in on that. It's too general, but I will tell, because usually I will. Are you talking about his health? Because he's got a bad knee, right? Is that what you're talking about? Something about his knee. There's you know what I'm saying? I'm picking up off his health, his knee is that what you're talking about? Because you know what I'm saying? I can't see that exact, you know what I'm saying? So get back to me and be just a little bit more specific. Okay.
Nice.
All right.
And as we're waiting for that, Angeles, good morning.
Hi, Angeles.
Can you tell me which clairsentience or clear, right? I believe that's what she's saying. Is the strongest.
Which one is strongest for you?
Yep.
I want to say you are clairsentient. Like you can feel when somebody's pulling bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can see right through that. I want to say it's clairsentient. You don't know why, but you feel this way. I think that guy is a crook. I don't know why, but he seems like it. I think also when you're falling asleep, can you hear things? You might have some clairaudience. You guys do know that when you're falling asleep and you're in between sleep and awake, there is a gap in there where a lot of your psychic ability kicks in. Because your ego isn't taking over anymore. You know what I'm saying? So to let you guys know.
Yeah.
All right.
Carol says he's in the hospital with cardio.
Oh, it is. Okay. I'm picking up his knee. I feel like he's so sore. Okay, hold on. Let me figure out okay. Did he have a stent put in, or is he going to have it? Because I want to say he's fine and he has to have a procedure done. So, or he did have a procedure done, but man, ask him about his knee. I want to say it's his right knee. I don't know. Maybe it's just bugging him. Do you know if he's got a bad knee? It's stronger than anything else, which tells me that his cardio is fine. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like sometimes I'll get somebody like, well, I'm listening but I'll pick other things up. It's because at that time I'm not getting it. Yeah. So which means it's good. It's a good thing. It's not
a blood clot money.
So yeah, no, it feels to me like there's a procedure. So yes, I'm right. Okay. He's doing his stress test. Okay. Yeah. I want to say there might be a stent put in. Okay, yeah. Carol. But he's fine.
And Angeles says, yep, I received messages through dreams as
yes, well. You do. Oh, you'll get them through your dreams too. Yeah, as you're falling asleep, Angeles. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's take somebody off of TikTok. Okay. Yeah. Sarah, should I seek new employment? Yes. You have in about 6 to 8 weeks, you have an interview or a possible job offer. Do it now. It's a perfect time to leave and because you're miserable. Tell them to kiss your, seriously, because you don't need to be treated the way they've been treating you. And that's not coming from me. That was channeled. Okay. There you go. All right. So go ahead.
Hey, we're right where we kind of need to be right now.
Good.
We're right at the back end of this. Again, we want to give a special shout out to diamondsnaturalstore.com for all your fur babies' healthy diet needs. Reach out to them no matter where you are in this great big blue marble, but diamondsnaturalstore.com, and they can ship stuff to you. You talk about healthy pet food, toys for your cat, toys for your dog, you name it, they've got it. Sue does a great job over there, so check them out again, diamondsnaturalstore.com. If you feel moved to be a sponsor for one of Lana's episodes, which goes out on podcasts and kind of lives there forever, feel free to reach out to info@216thenet.com. That's info@216thenet.com. And we can get you set up. Just in the subject line, just put sponsor, and then we'll connect with you and tell you how you can do that, where you'll get shout outs, much like Diamonds Natural Store. for an episode, which is absolutely great. She would love the help, and we would love to get the name of your business out there as well.
Yeah.
So listen, for all of us here at 216 The Net and 216 Creator Studios, in the new studio here,
Yes, new
first
studio,
time, man,
new
it's
studio.
really musical. You're sitting at a grand piano. Maybe I can. So let me see if I.
Oh, you are? I'm sitting. Oh, you're right. I'm
Let me
sitting at a damn piano.
let me
Oh my
see if
gosh, I
can
just now
zoom out a
realized it.
little bit.
I am. I'm sitting at a piano, you guys. Look at. I'm sitting at a grand piano. I didn't even realize it. Now that I'm looking, I'm like,
Yep.
yep. There's a piano on the other side. Yep. Okay.
So,
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, and
Awesome.
and you can play it if you know how to play, but
I
kind
don't.
of our in conjunction with our good friends at Piano Trends here.
Okay.
The Streets of 216 is what we
Yeah.
call them.
Okay.
Good stuff. So for all of us here, enjoy the rest of your day. Like, follow, subscribe
Yes, please.
to Lana's
Yes.
YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff, all of our social stuff out there. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.